Hi, Sadis. How are you doing? Welcome to Nayasim. Hope you are great. So I learned that the woman who started the Snapchat benefit trying to denigrate Black people lost her job, number one, and she lost custody of her children. So yeah, one thing with problem is that they do not understand that some certain things have consequences, right? And she is trying to tell you that she's not a hateful person, more than you are a very hateful person for you to put up that show you did. The fact that you did the first video, you did the second video, you did the third video, the fourth video, right? You did not stop at one, two, or one, then I apologize, but you continue making video. And then you sent out this apology, turn off your notification and also stitches because you know what was going to come for you. Madam, you are not a good person. Why is it that when they do something that is not good, they tell you that they are going to start a pantry or make a pantry and all that, and the proceed that they they made from the video that they were going to use it on the pen. Like, who told them that when you do something bad and you do a pantry that your sins are washed away? Madam, I don't think there will be anything that will make me change my mind about how such of a bad person you are, because you are very selfish indeed, that you do not think that people that are in need or people that needs food deserve to eat, or human beings deserve to eat, and at the same time trying to denigrate Black people. You know what, let's get into this video.
Hi guys. I know you guys are waiting for my video explaining myself. I did just finish my interview with Wayne, and it didn't go exactly the way I expected it to go. I thought he was actually going to ask me a lot different questions than he did ask me. So I just wanted to preface the interview video by letting you know that there will be more videos coming forth that will further explain my position on the food stamps issue. I just want to say to everybody while you're waiting for that video that I didn't get a chance to fully explain myself because he wanted to keep things short. But also, I never intended to hurt anyone's feelings. Anyone who knows me in real life, that I interact with on a regular basis, knows that I'm not a hateful or harmful person. I would never purposely, intentionally mock a group of people, especially poor people, when I myself have been poor more times, often than not. I mean, I used to make really good money at one point, and then I was down to making no money, and I've gone up and down, but that's what life is. Life is a whole bunch of mountains that we have to climb, and then you go down and climb, go down. That's just how life is. But it was never my intent to hurt anyone's feelings. And I also really need to make it clear that I was not talking to all food stamp recipients. I know I'm going to forever be known as the Toast Lady, but I'm really hoping through all of this that we can turn this into something positive rather than negative. And just know that any proceeds from the video that I post now, this video, and going forward, any videos that have to do with this subject and the video that I posted in the past, there will be donations made to my local food pantry. A church that I used to go to, I actually sold a mattress to the lady who runs the food pantry there, and they were the sweetest couple. They were the nicest, and she had told me when she was in that the food pantry was really suffering and they needed a lot more food coming in. And that was just within the last couple of weeks. But all of this has happened within the last week, and I have not had a chance to go and donate and do the things that I normally do because I've been so enthralled with all of this. I'm on news channels and people are making South Park, AI videos about me. And, there's a lot of comments I've responded to, hundreds of thousands of comments and videos, and it's been a lot. So just know that there will be further explanation coming, but all the proceeds from any of these videos is going to go to that food pantry. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys are having a good Halloween, and I hope you have a good night. I never intended to hurt anyone's feelings, that I'm not a hateful or harmful person.
That's the toast lady. The lady who got on here and was like, if you're losing food stamps, what happened to last month's food stamps? She has now lost her job. I've heard she's lost custody of her kid. And now suddenly, she's not hateful. She just, laughs a little bit at starving children, but not hateful. What did you do with last month's custody of your children? What did you do with last month's paycheck? These lazy, unemployed people asking for handout. 10 out of 10. Also, you accidentally turned your stitches and duets and comments off. But that's fine. I know how to.
I know you guys are waiting for my video explaining myself.
Oh, you. We really weren't waiting for you to explain yourself. You did that very well. You did that very well. And anybody who sees that, if you haven't gone and watched her little, apology campaign run, go take a look. The comments are still off. But by the end of that thing, she has herself giving to food pantries and giving to charity and all this sort of stuff that she always does. She always does it. Also, she wasn't mocking people who get food stamps because she got them herself. That's funny. You didn't mention that when you were noshing out on toast and being gross. You could have. You could have stepped out of the gate so different, but you didn't. And the whole upshot I got of your little, I'm really sorry I got caught tour is that you were acting an ass. You were acting like, I'm better than you because I don't get food stamps now, and nobody needs to know that part. And I can sit here and act like I'm better than everybody else, and nothing will happen. And then it did. And people started digging, and they found out, and they got receipts, and you didn't like that. So, yeah. Turn your comments on, though. If you really weren't as shitty a person as you said, you'd turn your comments on. You're not going to do that, are you?
I would never purposely, intentionally mock a group of people, especially.
But that's what you did. That's exactly what you did. You knew what your position was the moment you made that video. You knew it. To mock. You are only saying all of this because the backlash happened and you didn't like it. That's it. That's it. You knew exactly what you were doing. Note for note, you knew exactly what you were doing. And you did it on purpose. What this whole video is basically saying is, wow, I really fucked up. I really, really fucked up. It would have been really easy for you to just not. It would have been absolutely easy for you to get educated before you opened your mouth. You knew food stamps don't roll over. You knew that. You knew that. You also knew that a lot of the people that are on SNAP, EBT, WIC, whatever, are elderly, disabled, a lot of military families, and you said exactly what you said. You're only saying all of this because you got caught up. Your face is everywhere. Everywhere. Everybody knows who you are now. You don't like it. People now realize, wow, she's a hateful motherfucker. Whatever you thought you were trying to convey, that ain't what came out your mouth. And then you literally watched that video that you made, said, yep, that conveys everything I want to say, and posted it. Now, the problems are happening, right? Now, you're worried about the backlash. It's funny. You didn't worry about it when you made it. You didn't worry about it when you made it. In fact, you were going around to other people's comment section trying to explain yourself, rather than just deleting the goddamn video or not posting it at all. You see, once you hit that post button, that's it. That's it. It's out there. A white woman mocking people on EBT and Snap while eating peanut butter on toast. Very Marie Antoinette, let them eat cake of you. You knew what you were doing, and you did it anyway. So all of this backtracking and moonwalking backwards that you're trying to do, it's over. It's over. You are done. You are now labeled as a cruel bitch. You are now labeled as a cruel bitch. The sort of person that would mock those in need while eating toast with peanut butter on it. That's who you are now. That's it. There isn't a damn thing else you can do to change that. Your shit already spoke volumes. It did. And then, to top all of that off, you turned off the comments on every one of your videos. Every one. All of them. Because you were getting roasted. You were getting burned to a crisp. You were crispier than that toast you were eating. So rather than you sitting your ass down and doing any sort of self-reflection and coming up with an appropriate apology, maybe, I don't know, I'll give you 2 days after the video was posted. You wait till what? 2 weeks? Maybe 3? You knew what you were doing. You knew it. So now you have to eat that. You got to walk around with that. You got to walk around with that. As far as I'm concerned, and as far as a whole bunch of other people are concerned, you are a cruel bitch. The sort of person who would make fun of people on SNAP benefits. The sort of person who would ask such an asinine, stupid ass question as, well, what did you do with October's food stamps? You are now that person forever. Forever. People all over the world know about you. Now, people all over the world. You don't think people outside of the United States saw that? You don't think people outside of the United States saw that? And you don't think they made content off of it too? It's worldwide now. It's worldwide. And why? Because you wanted to be cruel. You just didn't want to get caught doing it. Congratulations on the fame. I sincerely hope it was worth it. Because you're never getting it off. Ever.
Okay. It looks like Food Stamp Girl is explaining herself. And she's going on a rant talking about the whole custody thing. Now, I don't give a shit what happened in your custody battle. I don't give a fuck. You said in one of your videos that You never said that you wanted the kids to go hungry. I seem to remember, since the video's gone, I seem to remember you saying, oh, too bad little Jimmy or whatever can't have a birthday cake. You shouldn't be allowed to buy a birthday cake with food stamps. You looks like you're going to have to go to the food pantry. No Thanksgiving dinner for the children. And you want people to believe that you were not talking about the children. And you were on your video saying, my kids should have never been... Their kids should have never been brought into it. You should have never made the video in the first place. Now you're coming back saying, you know, that's not me. I'm not. But what I said, I still stand by. Do you, Tasha? Do you still stand by what you said? Now the tone of it wasn't right and I should have came at it differently. You should have not came at it at all. There's that. Now you coming on and trying to make excuses for it and trying to make it seem like it wasn't what it was. It absolutely was what it fucking was. And people drug you for it. Move on. As will I. I will no longer contribute to your content. But you have a blessed day.
I know you guys are waiting for my video explaining myself.
No, we're not. No, we're fucking not. We don't care. I promise you, we do not fucking care. This is all I got from this video, and I am going to say something. Madam, you are actually a very hateful person. Because what you did was really very disgusting. You made the first video, you made the second video, you made the third video, the fourth, and more, right? And you are trying to tell me that you are not a hateful person. You are actually a very hateful person. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't know how, and she's not a young woman. Or she might actually be very young, but you know, they age really badly. Yeah. But she, as a mother, I learned that from the video that she lost custody of her children and she lost her job. And who actually told them that when you do something nasty, when you say something disgusting to people and you decide to donate a food pantry, right? Or probably put up a food pantry, that your sins will be washed away, because it looks like this is a pattern for these people. And moreover, Latosha, is that name not the Hispanic or something? I don't know. I might actually be wrong, and also she doesn't also look white. I might also be wrong. See, one thing with people is that they think they can come on the internet and mess around. Let me tell you something. This internet is forever. It will not go away. It will continue to be here till thy kingdom come. Enough of you, coming out on the internet without thinking what you are coming to do. You just open your mouth. Why? Why? Because you feel you can talk. Some of the things you say actually have actions, and this one is also one of it. Apology is not accepted because you are very hateful. You're coming to tell us that you are not a hateful person. This is exactly who you are. Because the first video might be a mistake, but the second, the third, and all that, it's not a mistake. You know what you did. You are not a great person. You are not a nice person. I said what I said. Enough of doing something bad and coming out to gaslight us. And why did you not open your comment section if you really wanted to apologize, or you needed to hear from people on how to make it right and all that? You should have turned on your comment section and let people stitch you. Some people are really very horrible, and I don't know, sometimes you all will end your career just for a minute, 2 minutes video, some seconds video. You just end your career. Now you don't have your children. You are no longer in custody of your children. You've lost your job. So what next? You are trying to tell me that you don't want to, it's not everybody. Telling me, what do you mean it's not everybody? Whether it is everybody that is benefiting of, why do you have to come out and say what you said? Why did you do it? Now you want to say it was for some people. It was not for some people. Nah, spare me that BS. You all can do better in 2025. Bye for now.